And we are back with another speed build. Unfortunately, I still have not received my camera wire. And it is so frustrating because none of the stores in my area have it. It's just so irritating. So yeah, we're still waiting. This is not what I expected my 100th video was going to be. It was going to be a lot more fun than this, but once I receive my wire, I will have a 100th video. You know, um, yeah, we work with what we got, and I just really want to post a new video. So this is a part of this is the other side of the build that I did 2 days ago. If you have not seen it, I will link that video up here. This is basically one lot divided into two lots. One of my subscribers commented yesterday, Christy Parkinson, that in Australia it's called subdivided lots, and I really like that. It's way better than what I called it. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Now, this home is very much more reminiscent to the house that I built. A couple of weeks ago, it was like a WandaVision inspired house. I will also link that video so that you can watch it if you haven't. It's really good. She's mid-century and she's absolutely stunning. But enough about that, and let's talk more about this build. So my idea is that the downstairs was built, like before, and then later on they went back and they added this second story piece. This is going to be like the main bedroom. This is also, I don't know, it's just like a massive ensuite area. So we go in with kind of similar windows but completely different also. This is wood and the ones upstairs are metal. It is purposefully done, but I still think it works quite well, and it still blends in, and it was purposefully done. So now that we have that out of the way, I really, really, really like this build. This build is very roughly inspired by my aunt's house, but only the one side of it. She has like a really beautiful home, and then the upstairs was kind of like built on later on. So yeah, and then another thing, I would like to apologize for the Little Mermaid little marker coming up there. I really hope my partner's not watching this because I have no cell. Like, I just couldn't control myself. We were going to go watch The Little Mermaid like the day after when I built this. This was built like a week or two ago. And yeah, I just couldn't wait. So I watched a like illegal copy online. Please don't report me. Of The Little Mermaid. It was very bad quality, but it was mostly just to see the songs and just be prepared. I wasn't actually watching because it was building, so I don't know. But yeah, it was really good. And then the day after that, we actually went to go watch it in the cinema, and it was absolutely amazing. Oh, stunning, 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 stunning. This is probably one of my favorite of the Disney live action princess movies. Oh, and Haley is just so beautiful as Ariel. I just cannot deal. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Iconic. Now, I'm going in with a lot of red, as you can see. This is going to be our primary color. This home is very cozy. It's so cozy. Oh, and let me just quickly explain why you keep on seeing the Little Mermaid little something before I forgot, because I just went off in a different tangent. So that my partner won't realize that I'm watching it, because I'm watching it through my earphones. Every time they start to sing, because the singing is loud, I have to just scroll it a bit down and just make sure that you can't hear it. So yeah, just that I wasn't caught out in the act. Yeah, that's that story. But yeah, so this house is very comfy. The primary color is red. We come in with a lot of carpets. I wanted carpets everywhere. I feel like the person that lives here was just like the one partner is all like, everything has to be cozy and like cluttered, and the other partner is very conservative, and that's why we only have beige walls. It's just beige walls. Everything. There's no accent walls except for in the kitchen. Everything else is painted the exact same. The children have like, I don't know, white bedrooms, but that's about as spicy as it gets. Everything else is just in the furniture. Now, another one of my subscribers really, really had me like laughing. The Coffee Confessor left a comment saying that I am building a house from the Midwest, the previous build, and that the people in Indiana are the worst offenders of the color beige. I literally died on the inside because honestly, same. Where I grew up when it was COVID and I went back home, I realized that everything is just beige. Everything in Joburg is just beige. Beige with accents of blue. And it was excruciating. There may be some green, but that's mostly just like weird leaf things. And I just couldn't handle it. I just couldn't handle it. My interior self absolutely died on the inside. It was just so bland. Even my mom's house, and then I just like went in with some paint, my brother's son and I, and then we didn't finish. I don't know, I got depressed because of COVID, but we painted most of it though, and it looked really nice. And then I think my mom got someone to finish it because yeah, you can't live that way. But it looked so much better. It looked so much better. And then my mom sold the home and then moved to Cape Town as well. So yeah, it's fine. It looked nice for that moment. Now, this is the garage, and this is basically just being turned into like a rumpus room. It's very cute. I add some red couches just to keep that red vibe going. We have a lot of vermin in here. This family just feels like those people that have like snakes and like spiders and like mice everywhere. I don't know if you know any of those people. I knew a couple of them. And then they always just want to show you like the tarantulas, and then you're just like, no, it's okay, bestie, I'm fine. But yeah, it just never, I feel like this is those types of families as well. Like, nothing against that. My cousin, like, he's got like like snakes, not spiders. And I absolutely hate them. But, you know, each their own. I've got cats and some people don't like them. But I highly disagree. Anyway, let's leave that at that. This room is also, I went in with like 2010 vibes, where like everything was this teal color except everybody called it turquoise. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, and it works. This room is very cute, different shades of green for life. And then of course, as mentioned before, one of the parents are like, you are gonna have at least 2 carpets in your room. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. You are gonna have to have 2 carpets. You can decorate your room any way you want, but the carpets will be there. I am going to leave the carpets now. I'm sorry. That gag is over. Let's move on. This is the other child's room. This one is very, very, very cute. It's like a yellow vibe mixed with some light pinks or salmon or whatever you want to call it, and some reds. Very, very, very adorable. This child is also an overachiever, as you can see. They like to paint. They are part of the, what are those things? The Scouts. We have some toast on the floor. This room is just absolutely adorable. I've never used that toast rug, and I've always wanted to. I honestly thought the first time that I was going to use it, it will probably be in like a weird diner, but apparently not. Apparently not. This is the upstairs bedroom, so I wanted to just break the monotony of the bedrooms just being a square. So we add a little square corner piece. I put the fireplace there. We go in, we just add a lot of decoration. That isn't a bedside table. I think that is like in the side tables. If you go into like the living room, because they give you some extra tables, like the elongated display tables and things like that. This chair looked really cute, but once the curtains was in, it just didn't fit, so I had to get rid of it. So we place a plant. It's really sad because it honestly brought in the grey. And looking back again, I'm like, I should have added more grey. There's only that one grey pillow, and I wish I put some more grey in like a carpet or something. I don't know what my thought process was, but it was wrong. I admitted that was the wrong choice. Now we're going into the like entrance hall. We have a beautiful mirror. That's the first thing that you see. It's absolutely stunning. It brings the place. It makes it like wider. I don't know. Wider? It makes it look bigger. It just makes it look bigger and welcoming. And this is the hallway. I did actually quite a lot in this hallway. Usually I just put some paintings and that's that. But no, we get a little side table business going on. We've got some plants. There's like a beautiful flower thingy. We have a chicken. I mean, things are happening. Things are happening. It's really good. She's really nice. And then I couldn't make this another bathroom. And I honestly didn't know what to put in this tiny little thing. Because this was supposed to be a bathroom. So I'm just like, you know what, let's just make it another little study. We've got computers for days. Everybody is working online. So this is just one of those families. And again, that room came out very, very, very cute. Now, with the rest of the house being as cluttered as what it is, it just made no sense having a kitchen that didn't have anything in it. I also didn't want to place a lot in it because the kitchen is a very primary part of the house and I didn't want it to be like over cluttered. So that was the thought process there. I am moving way too slow with my mouth for what is happening on the screen in front of me. And this is the bathroom. Things happened. There was a black toilet. Everything is black and white with accents of gold. That is all that we need to know. And then we go in with some red tiles. We bring everything together. It's absolutely stunning. It works. I wanted to put a curtain over it, but curtain placements in The Sims absolutely sucks. I almost swore, but I didn't. But yeah, it's really bad. It's like really, really, really bad. Now, this child's room also gets a maroon bathroom, even though the room is kind of turquoise and it makes no sense. As mentioned before, I feel like the parents are just like, no. What are you talking about? We redid your bathroom. We bought one set of tiles and this is it. This is what you're getting. If you're not happy with it, buy your own house. That is the type of people that I imagine live here. And I mean, that's like normal. You are really not going to change your tiles according to your child's bathroom unless you really are that type of person. If I had the money, I would be that type of person, but it's mostly just because I would love to have a very beautiful house that's just absolutely stunningly decorated. That is my dream. Now we go out back. I went into debug. It took me years. And then I got this railing finally. It's in the base game debug. I was looking for gray, but I couldn't find it. And then I realized, oh, but this actually changes color. Like when I was placing this, I was like, oh, but there's swatches. So we go back and we just make everything gray. It looks a lot better. It blends in better. It also opens up the space. I leave that corner part green. It just made more sense. I don't know why. It just actually did. And it's a weird angle, but I really needed it to blend in there and not go over into the other yard. This little gate also didn't work, so I decided to make my own gate. This is the gate that is made out of like this palisading that we have going around. It looks cute, you have to use your imagination, but it's fine. It's an open gate and it looks cute. I wanted to place 2 cars, but then I decided no, this place can use a car. even if you download this lot off of the gallery, that car will be there, like if you have move objects on. So it still works, it looks cute, it takes away that awkward space that's at front when you are in live mode. It's so weird because there's like no driveway or anything, it's just like a massive patch of like open grass. One of my other like subscribers also left another comment. I'm sorry, I'm just like talking about my subs comments, that mentioned that they really like building in this neighborhood. This is Red Lupo, and honestly, this is my favorite, one of my favorite neighborhoods in The Sims. It's the most realistic type of one. I don't know. It just reminds me a lot of home from where I grew up. We live in South Africa, so things are quite dry. And yeah, I don't know. I absolutely love this place. I just wish that the lots. Oh, and where I grew up, the lots were this big. Even bigger. Like the house where I grew up, we had like massive lots. And that's like in the middle. That's just suburban. And it's not even like a fancy area. It's like normal middle class. Lots were just big. It's just something that it is. So we are used to. So yeah, I'm quite used to it. It's. Yeah, that makes this one of my favorite lots as well. I just wanted to mention why this is my favorite lot. So yeah, why this world is just so amazing. I just honestly wish that they gave us apartments. They should have done more. I don't know. I would have loved an ocean view. I've mentioned this before, but we are reaching the end of the build. I'm just adding some extra decorations, a woohoo bush, and then finish off with these planters. So here we are back in the game, looking absolutely amazing. I love this lot. It is currently almost like sunset. It's late afternoon. And I don't know, they just blend in so well. As I mentioned in my previous video yesterday, this house is very much like inspired by these homes. This house is very loosely inspired by this one, which is clearly a lot older and hasn't really been modernized. But I absolutely love this build. There's little previews for you if you get to, just to get excited. What am I saying? You can't even see my face. I'm like pulling faces and things. I really need to get my camera sorted, honestly. Now, let me show you the floor plan of this house. So here we have our upstairs. We have this is like the ensuite, but it isn't. But it technically is, because this entire area, I feel like, is the parents' area. The children will probably come up here to watch TV because the only other place is downstairs in the garage. Now let's move down into our massive open plan living space, dining area, I don't know, slash other activity room, because you can also play some chess here. I just love all of the wooden details with all of the maroons. This here is, of course, our study, our entrance, the one kid's bedroom, our like family bathroom. There's a lot of bathrooms. So I would say that this bathroom is technically this child's bathroom, because this child here is clearly just going to use their own bathroom. And the parents is just going to use the upstairs bathroom. So everybody has got their own bathroom, which is nice. They've got that going for them. And then, yeah, this is like the other family slash entertainment area. This is probably where the children comes to watch some Disney Channel. I don't know, that's what I would have done, but I probably would have moved this away. But this is The Sims, so we can't move things in and out as we want. So it's just gonna have to stay there. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Again, I apologize for the lack of face cam. We hopefully will be back tomorrow. It is just so frustrating. But yeah, with that being said, have a great day or evening or afternoon or whatever it is there. And then I hope to see you all again. Bye bye.